Hi everyone, welcome back to CSS in under 5 minutes. I'm Andrew, and today we're taking our CSS skills to the next level with Advanced Selectors. Understanding Advanced Selectors allows you to target HTML elements with greater precision and flexibility. In this episode, we'll cover Attribute Selectors, Pseudo-Classes, Pseudo-Elements, Chaining Selectors, and the powerful is and where Pseudo-Classes. So let's dive in. First up, we have Attribute Selectors. These selectors target elements based on the presence of a specific attribute. Notice, on this screen right here, in the example, input type targets all input elements that have a type attribute, applying a blue border and padding. Notice that the button, which is down here, over here, is not affected because it does not have a type attribute. However, if we use type equals submit, only input elements where the type attribute is exactly submit will then be stylized with the chosen CSS. Now, let's explore pseudo-classes. These selectors target elements based on their state or position in the DOM. The hover pseudo-class applies to styles when the user hovers over an element. In this case, when you hover over the link, the color changes to red and it becomes underlined. If we now refer to the nth-child pseudo-class, it targets elements based on the position within a parent. Here, odd-numbered list items have a lighter background, and even-numbered items have a darker background, creating the stripe effect. Now, let's take a look at pseudo-elements, which are different from pseudo-classes, which allow you to style specific parts of an element. The : before and the : after pseudo-elements insert content before and after an element's content. In this example, gold stars are added before and after the paragraph text, enhancing its appearance without altering the actual HTML structure, which has no stars in it to begin with. Chaining selectors allows you to apply multiple conditions to elements more precisely. Here, a nav anchor dot active targets only anchor elements within a nav element that also has a class active. Now, one of my favorites and what I believe are one of the most useful, the is pseudo-class allows you to group selectors. In this case, both the H1 and the H2 elements are styled with dark blue color and Arial font, reducing the need to write rules for each separate element. The where pseudo-class works similar to is, but it has zero specificity, making it ideal for applying base styles without affecting specificity hierarchy. Here, margin is applied to the article element, section element, and the aside elements. And I know that this is and where pseudo-class difference can be confusing, so let me try to clear this up. The is pseudo-class inherits the specificity of its most specific selector argument. This means if you use complex selectors inside is, the resulting selector will have a higher specificity. Whereas, the where pseudo-selector has zero specificity, meaning it doesn't add to the overall specificity of a selector. This is useful when you want to target elements without increasing the specificity or when you want to override rules based on specificity. In today's episode, we covered attribute selectors, pseudo-classes like hover and the nth-child, pseudo-elements before and after, chaining selectors for more precise targeting, and the powerful is and where pseudo-classes for simplifying complex selectors. Mastering these advanced selectors will greatly enhance your ability to style web pages effectively and efficiently. In the next episode, we'll explore units and measures in CSS, diving into the unit lengths, angle units, and more to help you create responsive and well-proportioned designs. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest tutorials. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.